Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes, little boxes, little boxes, all the same. There's a green one, and a pink one, and a blue one, and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all went to the university, and they all got put in boxes, little boxes, all the same. And there's doctors, and there's lawyers, and business executives, and they all get put in boxes, and they all come out just the same. And they all play on the golf course and drink their martinis dry, and they all have pretty children, and the children go to school, and the children go to summer camp, and then to the university, and they all get put in boxes, and they all come out the same. And the boys go into business and marry and raise a family, and they all get put in boxes, and they all look just the same. There's a green one, and a pink one, and a blue one, and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same.
To a garden party to reminisce with my old friends, a chance to share old memories and play our song again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name, but no one recognized me, and I didn't look the same.
But it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself.
People came from miles around, everyone was there. Brought her walrus, there was magic in the air. And over in the corner, much to my surprise, Mr. Hughes hid in Dylan's shoes, wearing his disguise.
But it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. Da 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 da, da 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 da, la 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 la, la la la.
Made them all the old songs. I thought that's why they came. lose it. We didn't look the same. I said hello to Mary Lou. She belongs to me. When I sing a song about a honky-tonk, it was time to leave. But it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. La la da da da, la la da da da, la 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 la.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone that's tuning in via our YouTube channel this morning. My name is Reverend Cheryl Myers, and it is my joy to welcome you to our sanctuary here at Unity of Gaithersburg. We're here with the Namaste Band, our wonderful AV team, and our staff, and we are just pleased just to feel that heart connection with you this morning. So let's take a deep breath right where you are. And let's officially begin our time together in prayer. So as we breathe deeply, we just let our physical body know and the thoughts of our busy mind that it is time to be still. It is time to be still and to open our heart and mind to be blessed by this gathering of beautiful hearts and spiritual community on this Sunday morning. And we give thanks as we behold the beautiful images of each of you on our chairs in our sanctuary. We feel our connection heart to heart. And even if you're not on a chair, we feel your heart. For we know that we are one. And so we breathe into that heart connection, that oneness that we share. And again, setting this intention to be blessed, to be uplifted and inspired by coming together in spiritual community. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the light that you are, that you shine. And so it is. Amen. And so now Edie Crane will come up and share some transformational opportunities with us. Come on up, Edie.
Good morning. This week's transformational opportunities are also detailed in our community newsletter. Receive next week's edition by sharing your email with us. During this time of suspended in-person activities here at Unity of Gaithersburg, remember to check our Facebook page, newsletter, and website to keep current on updates. On Wednesday afternoons from 5 to 6 p.m. on Zoom, we're offering a co-hosted Hump Day happy hour. Let's come be happy together. This is a time of community connection and lighthearted fun. To sign up, go to the event on our Facebook page and click Going. You can also email admin at unityofgaithersburg.org to register. On Wednesday mornings, Rev Cheryl is facilitating a Zoom midweek morning meditation at 9 a.m. To sign up, email admin at unityofgaithersburg.org or reply Going on the Facebook event post to get the Zoom link. And our Zoom community chats are continuing on Sunday afternoons from 4 to 5:30 p.m. This is for those who would like to come together, check in, and have spiritual conversation. Today's topic is to further discuss the message today on what is ours to bring. Click on the meeting link found in the newsletter or in the event posted on our Facebook page. See you soon. The Big Spring, now Fall, Prosperity Fling online auction is happening. We'll be accepting donations from August 2nd to August 31st. Bidding will be September 6th through the 20th. Be thinking about any virtual services, experiences, classes, subscriptions, etc., that you would like to donate. Gift cards to restaurants, grocery stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, florists, food delivery, as well as gift baskets will all be welcomed. This is going to be a slice of joy in the midst of this difficult pandemic time and will greatly support our spiritual community. Thank you in advance for joining the fun. Our Unity of Gaithersburg prayer chaplains are inviting you to join a monthly drop-in prayer circle on Zoom. Are you looking for more spiritual and heart connection? Would you like more clarity, peace, and calm? Join us for our next prayer circle and experience a spiritual renewal. At a prayer circle, your prayer intention is supported by the other attendees while you support theirs. The next prayer circles are tomorrow, Monday, August 3rd at 7 p.m., or Thursday, August 6th at noon. The prayer circle is less than an hour and is accessed via Zoom. To join us, send an email to admin@unityofgaithersburg.org specifying the date of the circle you would like to attend. And now, please center yourselves as we reflect together on today's daily word. Our focus today, spiritually fulfilled. Our affirmation, I am spiritually fulfilled when I express my unique gifts in service to others. I am a spiritual being expressing in human form. That expression is a combination of talents and gifts that are unique to me. As I recognize and claim these gifts, my life becomes more meaningful and rewarding. The quality of my life is deepened as I share what is mine to give. On my spiritual journey, I am learning to turn my attention outward to find ways to serve others. In this service, I experience myself living into my highest spiritual purpose. In giving my gifts to others in the service of our shared humanity and divinity, the spiritual connection within me grows even stronger. My gratitude expands. I share who I am freely and lovingly to be the change I want to see in the world. I feel deep spiritual fulfillment from expressing my unique gifts in service to others. From 1 Peter 4:10. Serve one another with whatever gift each of you has received. And now, let us prepare for meditation by singing All Is Well.
As I close my eyes and the world disappears, I can feel my breath rise and fall. There's a light inside that dispels all my fears, and I hear a gentle voice calling me. All is well.
So once again, let us breathe deeply together and follow that deep breath with 2 more deep and full breaths. And wherever you're seated, just allow your body to sink in and be fully supported. Returning to the natural breath, following its inflow and its outflow. Just follow the movement of the natural breath moving in and moving out. Noticing if physical sensations or busy thoughts seek to pull your attention away from that focus on the breath. Just gently, without resistance, bring your focus back to following the movement of the breath. And now begin to follow the movement of the breath in and out of your heart center. Just breathe into the center of your heart space. And breathe out from that center. And if it helps to gently place your hand over your heart to concentrate your attention in that area, please feel free to do so. Feel the warmth of your hand. Breathe into that warmth. And at the center of your heart, notice there is a light. Whatever color it is up to you, but as you breathe, this light gets larger. This is the light of love, the light of your divinity. And as you breathe, it infills your entire heart space. And just feel the warmth of this light infilling your heart. And as you continue to breathe into this light, see it shining out, radiating out beyond your heart space and filling your entire body. See this light infilling every cell, every organ, every tissue of your body. This is the light of your divinity. It is the truth of what you are. This is how we walk our daily journey. We are the light. And so now I just invite you to see the light of your being radiating out to the people in the room with you. Send the light that you are to anyone that you know is impacted by this pandemic. For this is the light of love and comfort and gentleness and wholeness and healing, peace and strength. Send this light out to your dear ones, to the people in your life that you love, and feel that heart connection. See your light blending with your light, their light. Whether our dear ones are in this realm or the next, we are all light, infinitely connected. Send this light to our beloved pets, to the creatures of the earth, to our planet and its wholeness and healing. And direct this light within your own being to ease any discomfort, any worries or concerns. Just breathe into this heavenly light that you are, the wholeness of your divinity. That simply by being who we are the light. So as we move now into a time of silence, I invite you to silently affirm, I am the light of the world. I am the light. And I shine that light from my very being in the silence. I am the light, and I shine that light from my very being. And wherever I go today, I am the light of kindness. I am the light of love and compassion. I am the light of peace. In all that I share and every interaction, I am consciously aware and awake to the knowing that I am the light. And I shine that light from my very being. So let's take a deep breath once again into the center of our heart space. And so it is. Amen.
My day, feeling lighthearted and carefree, going all is well. I move through my day, feeling lighthearted and carefree, knowing all is well. All is
Sing a song, sing it loud, sing out strong, sing of good things, not bad, sing of happy, not sad. Sing a song, make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Sing a song. Sing a song.
That was lovely. Thank you. So, the junior Sunday school teacher asked her 8 eager 10-year-olds if they would give $1 million to the missionaries. Yes, they all screamed. And the teacher asked, would you give $1,000? And again they shouted, yes. Well, how about $100? Oh, yes, we would, they all agreed. Well, would you give just $1 to the missionaries? And the class all eagerly said yes, as before, except for little Johnny. And Johnny, the teacher asked, as she noticed the boy clutching his pocket, why didn't you say yes this time? Well, the boy stammered, I have $1. Yeah. Well, at least the people in the sanctuary are entertained. Okay. So this week, we're talking about what we get to bring to unfold our truest, most beautiful vision for our lives and for our world. You know, we've been talking about this now for a few weeks, about how we create a vision and how we hold that vision in faith and in knowing, constantly bringing it back to our center and constantly discerning what is ours to do to take next steps. And this week, I want to expand upon accepting what is, because we talked about that last week, and we talked about the patience that it takes to accept what's before us. And I'd like to talk about what is ours to bring to this conversation, to this unfolding. And I'm going to start with a story about salmon. Well, I think we all know that salmon swim upstream to spawn. But how they do this is a fascinating thing and holds lessons for us, I think, on how we can live and how we can be. They're amazing creatures. They are born in fresh water, usually fast-flowing rivers, and they live in this river for about 2 years, and then they make their way to the sea where they become large and strong. And when it becomes time for them to spawn, they intuitively know how to return to the fresh waters of their birth, where they build gravel nests for laying their eggs. The journey back to their birth waters consists of swimming against incredibly powerful currents and up waterfalls. They actually seem to defy gravity in the ways they face what's in front of them and move right through it toward their destination. What they instinctively do is turn the underside of their bodies into the strong currents coming at them. The strength of the current hits them head on and actually launches them out and further up the waterfall. Then they once again open and turn their underside up and into the current that repeats, and that launching forward cycle just repeats itself over and over again. Leaning into what they are facing propels them further and further along their journey. What's amazing is how one they are with the environment in which they are swimming. They are vibrantly engaged in this process of turning toward what is facing them, allowing it to come fully. As they face it head on, they allow it to move them forward, propel them onward on their journey home. I so appreciate the example salmon are of courage and oneness to face what comes toward them. They have an openness and this whole idea of leaning into the turbulent waters versus turning away from it, resisting it, or avoiding it. It's a model for how leaning into our experiences, even though we don't like them, even though they don't feel good, they can move us forward. And even when we'd like to turn away, but when we keep showing up, open and vulnerable, and through courage and willingness, we can move through them and allow it to bring us more fully into all that we are, to share all that we are. It's an authentic process. It's an expansive and trusting process because we're recognizing that our journey home is about accepting what's before us. And we talked about that again last week, about patience. And also knowing that we're enough to not only face what's coming at us, but to bring more of ourselves to our journey. To be our authentic selves, to bring ourselves fully to our unfolding, to bring our gifts, our talents, our unique contributions to what's before us. Mark Nepo, from his book, The Book of Awakening, said this: "Every single person has an amazing and unfathomable gift that only meeting life head-on will reveal." Our ability to meet life head-on, like the salmon demonstrates, supports us in sharing our unique gifts and talents. Often when we're facing life's challenges, we can abdicate the sharing of our gifts and talents because we're so weighted down and discouraged. It takes courage and openness and vulnerability for us to share all that we are in the midst of what's facing us. And then, of course, there's the possibility that what we want to give, our gift, might not be received. That those around us can be indifferent to what we want to give. It might not be appreciated or seen for its brilliance. But when we're able to face and accept what's before us, we can more readily stand in the worth and value of who we are and what we have to share and find those who will gratefully receive it. So what does it mean to have a gift? Our own gift? Well, I think our gift is how we let our inner light shine through. Our gift is a reflection of who we truly are. It's an expression of our true nature. And when shared with the world, it's our unique contribution that calls forth our wholeness and our awareness of our shared humanity. Expressing the unique gifts and talents we are, and when we share them with the world, I think it's a sacred calling. And once again, Mark Nepo says it so beautifully. He says, our call is to discover the gift that connects our heart and our hands, to discover the light that fills the lamp of the life we are given. Once discovered, our work is to never let the light of our gift go out. Our gift is sacred, and through it we bring divine life and light to our little corner of the world. And sharing it is essential to being all that we are. It supports us in living authentic and expansive lives and brings joy and grounding to the challenges in this swirl of living that we're experiencing right now. Sharing our gifts in the world supports us in having a voice. It has us live out loud. And remember the French novelist Balzac once coined the phrase, "I am here to live out loud." And apparently Balzac was kind of a flamboyant and social gentleman. But really, this phrase can go way beyond being really out there and being loud. It just really means that we have an intention to live authentically who we truly are and bring our true authentic gifts to our lives. And it means that we don't squelch our voice, that we speak our truth. And I believe we're all called to live out loud, and it doesn't all look the same. We're called just to be authentic and share inherently what we are. Inhabiting our divine nature is what helps us cultivate and really know what our gifts are. So what is the gift that you bring to the world? What do you uniquely contribute? Because I think it's really important for us to get in touch with that so that we can share it. Because in the sharing, it transforms us. It deepens who we truly are, and not only blessing us, but when we give it in service to others, we cultivate kindness. We cultivate gratitude and connection in the world. We call forth the light that's always present, but we can't always see that light shining, can we? We unleash that light through the freeing sharing of our hearts and our hands. And Abraham Lincoln said, "I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have." So what light do you bring? What's your gift? What makes your heart sing? Like the song said, sing a song. What makes your heart sing? What brings you so much joy and gratitude to share? What makes you come alive? What is alive in you? And can we give ourselves permission to share what we alone can give? And it doesn't mean that you're an amazing musician or you're a wonderful photographer or a writer. It can be that you consciously share kindness, that you feel uplifted and inspired when you do so. It can mean that when you give your grandchild the gift of undivided attention, that you walk away feeling connected and grateful and joyful. What a gift that is to that grandchild. It can mean that you prepare a meal for a dear one and you do it from a consciousness of such love and caring. When we share our gifts from a consciousness of love and service, we exercise our hearts. We bring light to the world. We bring joy to others, and that in turn can cultivate and inspire their wonder and their curiosity and creativity. When we share our gifts, we can inspire others to do the same. It's our way to touch the hearts of others and be the light in our corner of the world. And I'm going to end today with a story written by Agapi Stassinopoulos from her book, Unbinding the Heart. She said, after auditioning for a 6-hour play adaptation of many Greek tragedies combined and not getting a part, not even in the chorus, disappointed and distraught, I got on the bus to go to my singing lesson on the Upper West Side when I started to notice the faces of the other passengers. Each one of them looked burdened, their worries the only thing showing in their expressions. As I looked at everyone around me, I was filled with compassion and the understanding that their disappointments were probably much bigger than mine. If only I could bring some joy into this bus, I thought. And then I realized that I could. I could act right there. I could entertain these people for a brief moment. I could do a song and dance right here and now. And with that thought, I broke down the barriers. I reached out to the woman next to me, struck up a conversation, and asked her if she liked the theater. We started talking about her favorite plays and characters, and I told her that I had just performed the part of St. Joan for an audition. She knew the play, and we had an unexpectedly wonderful conversation. In my enthusiasm, I said to her, "Would you like for me to do Joan's monologue for that?" And she replied, "I would love that." The first words of the monologue are, "You promised me my life, but you lied. You think that life is nothing but not being stone dead." As I said the words, the woman's face started to change. I could see that she was being touched. I was being touched as well, sharing my talent for a moment on a New York City bus. By the time I finished, the woman on the bus had tears in her eyes. As she got off at her stop, she thanked me. I felt elated. I felt a release as if a door had opened that I didn't even know was there. Here I was thinking that I had this wonderful gift that was not being recognized by the world. And then it dawned on me how many conditions I had put on that gift. That moment of sharing without an agenda, of getting a part, wasn't about the outcome, but about the joy of touching others and giving unconditionally what was mine to give. And that brought with it a tremendous sense of fulfillment. Your gift may simply be making a beautiful meal for someone down the street who is sick or has suffered a loss. The phrase, "To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived," crystallizes giving. Jesus is quoted as saying, "You are the light of the world." Let's go bring that light, our light, to the world. Let's go share our gifts and support the unfolding of our truest, most beautiful vision. So this week, I just invite you to inquire with your journal in your quiet time, what is your gift? What are your gifts that you bring to the world? What brings you so much joy and gratitude to share? What has you experience a sense of wholeness when you share it? What makes you feel most alive? Do that. Give that. Be the light. So let's affirm together. As I give, I receive. And so it is.
And now it's time to share from our unlimited abundance and joy. Let's affirm together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am so grateful.
Well, if you wanna sing out, sing out. And if you wanna be free, be free. 'Cause there's a million things to be. You know that there are. And if you wanna live high, live high. And if you wanna live low, live low. 'Cause there's a million ways to go. You know that there are. You can do what you want. The opportunity's on. And if you find a new way, you can do it today. You can make it all true. And you can make it undo. You see, it's easy. You only need to know. But if you wanna say yes, say yes. And if you wanna say no, say no. 'Cause there's a million ways to go. You know that there are. And if you wanna be me, be me. And if you wanna be you, be you. There's a million things to do. You know that there are. You can do what you want. The opportunity's on. If you find a new way, you can do it today. You can make it all true. You can make it undo. You see, it's easy. You only need to know. But if you wanna sing out, sing out. And if you wanna be free, be free. 'Cause there's a million things to be. You know that there are, you know that there are, you know that there are, you know that there are.
And now let's join together and sing our peace song.
watches over us, and wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Amen.
Have a beautiful and blessed week sharing your light. Bless you.
Everyone was there. On the walrus, there was magic in the air. And over in the corner, much to my surprise, Mr. Hughes in Dylan's shoes, wearing his own disguise.
But it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. I can't please everyone, but you got to please yourself.